Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel Mix with Lucy. I'm glad you could join me today. Today we're going to be making peanut soup. So you can get this, this is the brand that I use, Smucker's creamy peanut butter. You can use whatever peanut butter that you want. We're going to use half of this. And our meat is going to be goat and smoked turkey. That's what you're going to be using, half goat and half smoked turkey. You're gonna need 1 large onions and ginger. Then you have your garlic. You have a little pepper because people in my family don't like pepper. You're gonna have 4 tomatoes and 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Chicken bouillon for our seasoning, Old Bay, and salt. We're also gonna need precursor powder, which is also called gao powder for spice, and of course anise. So I'm going to blend these together. We're gonna cook it with the meat and then we'll proceed to continue. So our meat is in. Onions, garlic, pepper, ginger going in. We're gonna put some salt on it. About a teaspoon. Old Bay seasoning. I put Old Bay on everything. Okay. And then the next thing that's gonna go in is your chicken bouillon. I'm gonna put 2 teaspoons in it. And we're gonna steam our meat. So while your meat is steaming, we're gonna take half of this peanut butter. We're gonna put it in the blender and we're gonna blend it, and then we're gonna put it in the pot and put it on the fire and stir it and cook it. So this is your peanut. We're gonna cook it here separately. You're gonna see that when it's done, it's gonna have a little bit of oil on top of it. That's how you know it's done. Okay, so cook it on medium heat, not high heat. Okay, medium heat, and you're gonna stir occasionally. Okay, medium heat, medium to low heat. So our meat is steaming beautifully. Mixing them together with all the seasoning and spices. You can taste and see it how your salt is. If you need more salt or you don't need more salt. Usually the smoked turkey has salt, so you want to be careful with your salt. Okay. Cover and let it continue cooking. So this is the peanut butter. It's coming along beautifully. So our meat is coming along. We're gonna add our tomato. Wash your tomato, add it to it, and we're gonna cover it up and we're gonna let the tomato cook. When the tomato is cooked, we're gonna blend it, and then we add it to it. My peanut is cooking nicely. I realized that the bowl that I started to use was too small, so I transferred it here to a bigger bowl. So make sure your bowl has enough space at the top because it boils to the top. Okay. Okay. So this time we're gonna take our tomato out. We're gonna blend it. We're gonna put it back in with some water. Oops. Okay. And then we're gonna blend this. We're gonna add about this much water to it. We're gonna blend it, pour back here, and then we're gonna put our tomato paste in at that time. Our tomatoes going in, and then we're gonna put our tomato paste in. Mix it in together. So at this time, you're gonna taste your soup and see where your salt is. If you need a little more, you can add. If not, that's okay. This is the peanut that we started. It has reduced. If you can see the little oil on it. Yeah, so it's done now. We're gonna add about 2 cups of water to this, and we're gonna pour it in our. So I'm gonna use the gao spice, just half a teaspoon. I'm gonna put it in, and if you do not have this, that's okay. whatever seasoning you have, you could put it in. It doesn't have to be the exact same seasoning that I use. Whatever is in your cupboard, make it your own. Okay, whatever is in your cabinet. And so if you don't have this, that's fine. Find whatever seasoning is in your cabinet. The most important thing is the peanut. Okay, so I added 2 cups of water to my peanut, and I'm about to pour it into my tomato soup. Now if this was just no peanut soup, this would have been perfect tomato soup. You could just let it cook for a little bit more, and then you can eat it for tomato soup. But since it's a peanut soup, we're just gonna add a peanut to it. So the tomato soup is our base. Then we add a peanut to it. Then we're gonna stir it. And now we're gonna let it about 20 minutes. It's been about 15 minutes and our soup is cooking beautifully. We're gonna let it cook for a little. It's almost done. We just let it cook for about 15 minutes. We want it to reduce and we want it to be a little bit thicker. So yeah, another 15 minutes. If you don't want to be too thick, you could just be done in about 10 minutes. If you want it to be a little bit thicker, then we're gonna do it for about another 15 minutes. So our soup has cooked beautifully. This is peanut soup. We also call it ground nut soup. And so the whole process took about an hour to cook. You could eat it with bangkun, fufu, you could eat it with rice, you could eat it with rice balls, gari, eba, whatever, or you could drink it just as it is. So the whole process took about an hour. You know, African food takes a long time to cook, but it's worth it. It's delicious. Taste it and see. If you need a little bit of salt, you can add. If not, just leave it the way it is. Thank you for watching. Until next time, God bless you. Stay safe and bon appetit.